Hey, once again, it's another week of spiritual growth on the go. Hey, this week I had a very hectic week. I had a lot of things to do, and even though it's the weekend, I still have a lot of things to complete. And throughout that time, I found myself saying, hey, you know what? I can do this later on during the day, or I can do this later on during the week. Fact is, it's easy to get caught up in the cycle of procrastination. I even thought about a story I once heard about a boy who was the king of procrastination. Anything he had to do, he would always put it off to the last minute. One day the boy's dad said, you know what, your mom and I are going to go out of town for a few days. You'll have the house to yourself. All we ask you to do is be responsible. So the first day the boy went to school, the teacher gave the class a homework assignment. The boy immediately thought, you know what, I have time. I can do this later. The boy waits to the last minute to complete the homework assignment, but he gets it done. A couple days later, he goes to school again. This time the teacher gives the class a project. The boy says, you know what? I have time. The boy waits to the last minute. He barely completes the project, but he gets it done. At the end of the week, the boy says, you know what? I should throw a party and celebrate because I completed my homework and I completed my project. So he invites a few friends over. He figures, his parents are out of town. His friends can come over. They can enjoy themselves and just have a good time. Once the party is over, the friends offer to clean up, but the boy says, as usual, that's all right because I got time. The boy falls asleep on the couch. What he doesn't know is, ironically, the parents feel bad going out of town and leaving the boy. So they decide to come home a day early. You can imagine the look on the boy's face the next day when he woke up and found his parents standing over him. All because he thought he had time. And in reality, you and I are a lot like that boy. Many times we will procrastinate and think, you know what, we have time. I actually procrastinated making this video because I had other things to do during the week. However, let me break time down for you this way. Each year, there are 8,760 hours. And let's just say the average life expectancy is 80 years. That means that would be 700,800 hours. Once you hit 20, you have already used 175,200 of those hours. By the time you hit 25, you have already used 219,000 of those hours. By the time you hit 35, you have already used 306,600 of those hours. By now you get my point. We don't have as much time as we think. The point is, you don't want to always be like the boy saying, you know what, I have time. Because at some point, time is going to be up. Many people always say the biggest nation is procrastination, but the biggest room is the room for improvement. So my question for you this week is, what are you doing to make the most of your time? As always, if you like this video, be sure to leave a like, comment, and share below, and hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified each time I post new videos. With that being said, that's my time. I hope you all have a great week.